morning, everyone. Welcome to the presentation where we will talk about transition, persistence, and succeeding here at UTA. My name is Tasha Talton. I'm the Director of Transition Programs and Services here at the University of Texas, Arlington. And I welcome you. I'm excited to get started with you all. So let's get started. I want you to know that you've made the right choice by becoming a Maverick. You will get an amazing opportunity to participate in. Oh, welcome everyone to the presentation and where we will talk about transitioning, persisting, and succeeding here at UTA. My name is Tasha Talton. I'm the Director of Transition Programs and Services within the Division of Student Affairs. And I'm so excited that you decided to join us online this morning. I want to share with each and every one of you that you have made the right choice by becoming a Maverick. Not only will you get the opportunity to be connected to classes with world-renowned researchers and faculty members, but you have some amazing staff here on our campus that are looking out for your best interest and they want to see you succeed. So you're in the right hands. So I welcome you. And now let's begin your transition into UTA. The vision for transition success is really clear. Our aim within my department is to ensure that all students, all new students and their families begin and end their journey at UTA with a positive and meaningful connection to the Maverick Way. We do this through a collection of collaborative programs and services to enhance your Maverick experience, and then also to facilitate the transition, adjustment, and connection of former transfer students, parents and family members, and supporters, and then first-generation college students, students who live off campus, who we call off-campus Mavericks, and other targeted populations. I do not work in a silo. I do not do this alone. I have a phenomenal team that helps ensure that we are providing services, programs, and events that are tailored specifically to you. We have myself, and then we also have Sarah Sexton, who is our Assistant Director of Transition Programs. You will see her most often. She works directly with our former transfers, our first-gen population, as well as students who live off campus. And then we have Lauren Pools, our Assistant Director of Parent and Family Services. She does all things related to the supporters, the parents, family members of our current Mavericks. And then, of course, Lucas Lamel is the person responsible for our robust social media presence and all of our wonderful marketing materials. You will see a lot of his work in and out of this presentation and others. Then Coral Chavez is our admin assistant, and she is the hub of the department. She makes sure that everything goes, that we have all the resources and services, all of the things, all the administrative things needed in order to ensure that you have the best experience here at UTA. Our team, we're here to help. We're here to help you. That's simple. We are here to advocate for your needs, provide a support network of peers with similar transitions, and create high-impact programs and services that will deepen your sense of belonging within our community. We do that by offering dedicated offices and initiatives within the Department of Transition Programs and Services, like transfer student programs, parent and family services. We have off-campus Maverick initiatives, first-gen initiatives, transition support initiatives as well. When we talk about parent family services, we're talking about Maverick Family, our Maverick Family Connection Portal. It's a platform that we use to communicate with families when your students transition in, and every year thereafter. It gives some global articles and content related to the best trends and best practices to help support your emerging adult. It is also a platform where we put all of the academic and financial aid deadlines that you can view to nudge your students to make sure that they're taking care of business, and so much more. There's also the Maverick Family Association that you can get connected to, which is a dues-based organization that allows you to give philanthropic support to our students and help support scholarships in that area as well. Off-campus Mavericks, we have a newsletter for students who live off campus. We have dedicated programs and services specifically to you all. And the same is true for our former transfer students. If you are a first generation college student, the first in your family to attend a four-year university, we have a robust initiative where we are working collaboratively across our campus to ensure that you have what you need, that we are demystifying all of the hidden rules as well as all of the confusing language that is associated with your college journey. We have some amazing programs and events as well throughout the year for you all. And we'll talk a little later about transition support initiatives. Let's do a quick roll call of everyone who is in the virtual space. All of our former transfer students from a two-year college within Texas, raise your virtual hands or give me a thumbs up. Definitely throw in the chat what institution you are coming to us from. I know we have a lot of students, tons of students that are coming to us from TCC and Dallas College. So if that's you, throw your information in the chat. Let us know you're here. And if there's another two-year college, let us know as well. Any students coming to us from a two-year community college out of state? If you are, raise your virtual hand. Let us know in the chat where you're coming to us from. I think it's interesting for all of us to hear and see where you've been so that we're able to help support you in your future. Also, if you are here from a four-year university within Texas, we definitely want to hear from you all, as well as those who are coming to us from four-year universities out of state. Put it all in the chat so that we know what's coming for us, okay? What's coming out of all of those areas. Give yourselves a round of applause for making the choice to come to UTA, whether you're coming from a two-year or four-year university. It doesn't matter. We welcome you. You are Mavericks now. 41% of our student population, of our current student population, identify as being former transfer students. I know that you have heard me say former transfer students a lot since we started this morning. I want to share with you all that we use that term because our students that we have polled over the years have shared with us that they feel like Mavericks and they don't feel like the administrative title of transfer student. We've asked them through a number of different modalities. We've surveyed them. We've done focus groups with former transfer students, and we've asked the question, do you feel like a Maverick when you enter our university? Do you like being called a transfer student? And many of the students that were polled said that they prefer to be called Mavericks. And so we are going to honor what our students are sharing with us. And I hope that you feel the same way. When you attend orientation today, which you are, you're a Maverick. You're a Maverick now. There's no getting away from it, no escaping it. You're a Maverick. And so we only use that term within our office, and it's gaining some traction across campus. We're only really using that title transfer as an administrative tracking mechanism, just to see about your progress and to see how well you're doing while you're here at UTA, okay? So you're a former transfer student and you're a Maverick now. You also should know that those students, the 41% of the students who identify as being former transfer students, they too are coming from two-year colleges and have transferred into this four-year university. They are just degree-seeking students. We also have some degree-seeking students from four-year universities that transfer to our four-year college as well. We have some signature events that we host within our department. We honor National Transfer Week, which is the third week in October. You want to make sure that you mark your calendar for that. It's a week long of festivities. We have enrichment programs where you can learn a whole ton through workshops about how best to maximize your experience. We have kickoff events both on and off campus that are social in nature and allow for opportunities for networking and so much more. We also have dedicated programs and events and workshops throughout the year, specifically for our former transfer students. And we also have a dedicated social media platform and newsletters that we utilize to communicate directly with you all. We also are bringing back Tau Sigma, which is our Transfer Honor Society, this fall. Many students will be getting an invitation to join in August. Make sure that you watch your email, check your UTA email account to make sure that you get invited. And there will be some criteria that you have to meet in order to become a Tau Sigma Honor Society member. We also will hopefully be starting in the near future a Maverick Transfer Council. It is a council for students by students, and you all can advocate for your needs, put on programs and events, whatever you desire. We're going to allow you to do it, but it's going to be for you, by you. We also want to share some information and insight about our transition support initiatives. We have an outreach and retention program where we help support students in their social transition, all the things that become barriers to your success, all the things that are not academic in nature, but are social in nature, things that you don't think about, like procrastination and imposter syndrome and your view of what success looks like and your perspective about how you're going to reach your goals. We want to make sure that we're talking about all those things. We also have targeted student population networks that we are formulating in the near future, especially for our students with lived experience, as well as students with dependents. That's coming. If you identify with either of those populations, it's coming. Just give us a little time. Also, we have off-campus community resources that we are participating in or that we have to share with our students because we want you to know what's in and around the city of Arlington that you can tap into as a resource if you need it, like childcare or job opportunities or heck, if you just need to get your car serviced, what's out there? What can you take full advantage of? Okay, so that's coming as well. My last point, I just want to make sure that you know that there are ways that you can make your transition count. And I want to give you my top 3 tips to succeed. Okay. Here's my first. Leverage your experience. You are a former transfer student and you come to the table with amazing opportunity. You come to the table with an amazing leadership abilities. You have the ability to be resourceful, and you have made the leap of transferring from one institution to the next. Not very many people have the desire and the gumption to do that. So you should definitely pat yourself on the back for doing that, for being that person. It also is an opportunity for you to step into every room with confidence because you've been there, done that. It is something that you can hold as a badge of honor. Yes, you've been there, done that. And there are some things that you can bypass, not orientation, but there are some things, some conversations, some processes that you can bypass because you have some experience in it. And that counts for something, okay? Also, give yourself some grace. Always keep your why at the forefront. Why did you choose UTA? Why was this important to transition now? And keep that first because it's going to be important whenever you face obstacles, barriers, or challenges in the coming years. Second, untap the hidden rules of college life. Make sure that you know the ins and outs of how to be successful at UTA. One of the hidden rules is that transfer students they only come to campus, they go to work, and they go home. Well, I'm here to tell you that there are tons of transfer students that are getting connected, getting involved in so many ways. A lot of our transfer students are studying abroad. That is a hidden rule. You didn't know that. About 27% of our student population are transfer students that study abroad. A lot of our students are leaders within student organizations. Many of our transfer students are connecting in undergraduate research, getting connected with the Career Services Office as soon as they hit our doors. Listen, you make time for the things that are important to you, and it should be important to you to create a winning situation for yourself. That means taking full advantage of every single opportunity that's available to you. Because guess what? Another hidden rule is every single resource, every single service, every single program and event that is offered on our campus is earmarked for you. For you. Not just our freshmen, first-time in college students. You can attend as well, no matter what your experience is, no matter what your age is, no matter if you have to go to work or not, you can call in. No, don't call in. Don't call in. But make time for the things that are important to you. Also, make sure that you surround yourself with people that are like-minded, people that are good networking opportunities. You never know who you are going to meet. You can meet the next Bill Gates. You may meet the next, I don't know, CEO of a Fortune 500 company. So keep your options open and be a good resource to someone else as well. What we know for certain is that student success starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you being open. It starts with you taking initiative and taking full advantage of every opportunity that comes to you. What we know is on average, UTA students who are identified as highly involved and engaged on our campus are graduating at rates that are 13 points higher than students who are not engaged. That is a fact. The numbers don't lie. You can come to class, you can go to work, and you can go home. That is a real possibility and a real reality for tons of students on campus. But if you want to create a winning situation where you are an undeniable asset to any organization that you are applying for a job for, you want to make sure that you are maximizing this time now. You have time. 2, 3 years, you can get a lot done. You just have to prioritize your time. Prioritize the things that are important to you. And what should be important is graduating, yes, with a really good GPA, but then also graduating with some co-curricular experience that's going to boost your resume to make you a marketing genius, to make sure that you are undeniable to any company or organization that will receive you. All right? Choose your path, get started, get involved, connected today. Don't wait. Okay? You're going to see a lot of people who are eager and ready to help you, to share information with you today in this virtual space. Don't just tune out. Take some notes and ensure that you get started. You'll hear all about what we have to offer throughout your time at UTA on both sides of the house, whether you are a parent or family member, or if you are a student, you'll hear from our team. We're going to reach out. But if you need to get in contact with us, if you need to connect with us, here's where we are located. We're located in the University Center on the lower level in Suite B100. We have dedicated email accounts for both our students and their families. We have a website for both students and families. And we also have phone numbers for both our students and families. That family phone number is the Maverick Family Warm Line. Now, if you share this information with your family, let them know that this is a warm line, not a hotline. If they're calling and it's hot, they need to call campus security, okay? All right, guys, we've spent a good amount of time together, 15, 20 minutes. That means we know each other now. If you see me around campus, when you arrive at campus, please come and say hello. I would love to hear about your UTA journey and help support you in any way I can with your smooth transition into the university and every year thereafter. Listen, my name is Tasha Talton. I am the Director of Transition Programs and Services. It was a pleasure sharing this information with you today. I do hope that you have a successful rest of the day, and also a successful transition into UTA. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thanks.